Hold on, guys. It's tweaking a little bit here. Oh, there we are, I think. I don't know why I can't move the poll. It's like right in the middle of the stream. That's so weird. That's a vibe kill. That is a vibe kill. Alright, guys, I don't know why that's that. I can't move the poll. It's like right in the middle. Hi, Charlie. Hi, Maymay. Welcome back, guys. Thanks for coming back. Alright. We have to redo the poll. Sorry, guys. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Thanks for coming back, guys. Oh my gosh. Hold, it's not letting me do a poll. 1 second here. All right, there we go. Now the poll's up. What's up, guys? What's up, Josie? Guy goated. Hi, Richard. Remember me, Eden? Yeah, what's up, dude? Thanks for coming back, brother. Thanks for coming back, dude. Guy goated. I like the username change, though. Richie, me back. You to goat. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's nice of you to say. What's up, everybody? I'm back and can't sleep. Hey, how's everybody doing? I believe it's Sunday night back in the States, so I'm assuming maybe a lot of people won't be here today. Yes, I was, says Black Rants. I just spreaded you on Roblox and told them to do to your live streams, and they might come. I don't know. Sweet justice for Henry. I don't know who Henry is. Can I go to Za class? To Za class. Dude, that would be the best class in school. How are you, Richie? I'm doing okay, guys. Wait, you're back in USA? Oh, no, I'm not, Maymay. I'm saying, like, I think it's late back in the U.S. Like, it's Sunday night. Hey, Ziva. I got on second started, and what's up, Rich? What's up, dude? Yo, guys, double tap that screen. Like the video. Let's get those likes up, guys. Double tap that screen. Do me a favor. Like the video. What up, Panda? Don't be sad, Ziva. Yeah, Ziva's sad, guys. We need to cheer her up. That could be one of the, that could be something on the agenda today. Jade Bali said, hello, Ziva. Hi, what time is it for you? It's noon here. It's noon. Hi, Diva. Hello, can it be spam day? No, not spam day, guys. Hi, Laura. Yo, guys, double tap that screen. Like and subscribe to the channel, guys. Double tap that screen. Like it up. Subscribe to the channel. Helps me out a ton, guys. Like it up and sub. Like the video, guys. Double tap that screen. Let's get to 20 likes here. Let's get to 20 likes. We can do it. I'm going to go tell people to come in the live. Yes, guys, please try to bring people in here. Let's try to make this an elite stream. Are you in the UK? I am not. I watch your stream videos. Thank you, William. Are you in the UK? I'm not in the UK, guys. Sorry, not trying to be pushy, but it's pronounced like bully. I'm going to school in 7 days. 45 people in the chat, guys. Double tap the screen. Let's get 100 people in here. Emoji said, aw. Double tap the screen, guys. Like and subscribe to the channel. Richie, I don't have single class with any of my friends. It sucks. I think the same thing happened to Maggie. She was so mad about that. Joan said hi. Imagine you hit 100 in a minute. Dude, that would be lit, dude. 100 in a minute. You could try if you want, Ziva. I'm here. Oh, that's nice. Oh, sorry, Maymay. I think I missed your comment, by the way, Ziva. I'm sorry. I'm getting scrambled in the chat. Subscribe right now, guys. Yo, guys, sub up. Sub up to the channel. Double tap that screen. Like the video. 20 likes. Let's get to 30. 30 likes now, guys. 30 likes in 6 minutes. Double tap the screen. Let's get to 30 likes. We could do it. I love your eyes. What's up, Pamporta? Thank you so much. I am new. What I am now says T Swift. Thank you, Panda. I might explain later. Okay, Ziva, we're here for you. Is that a apartment? Kind of. D-Ray says, bro, what's up? How are you doing, Jade? Katie says hi. Hi, Katie. What's up? What's up, Katie? Hi, Francis. You're the best. Thank you, T Swift. I try, guys. Almost to 30, guys. 4 more likes to 30. Double tap that screen, like and sub to the channel. No problem. I'm gonna go eat. I'm hungry. I'm hungry too. Your eye color of the sea. Thank you, Gail. Dude, I love you. I was first. Thank you, Black Rants. You're the man. Hi, Katie. Thanks for subbing, guys. If you guys subscribe to the channel, let me know in the chat, guys, so I can give you a shout out. I went to Bangkok yesterday. I filmed a new video. What's your hobby? My hobby is swimming. I like swimming. Okay, Panda, says Josie. It's 10 o'clock at USA. Yep, that makes sense. Thank you, Alicia. Moo said, I saw. Thank you, Moo Vlog. I have candy. That's elite. Today is my birthday. Happy birthday, Mugga. Hello from Indonesia. Hello from Thailand. Jonas said hi. Hi, Nathan. It's nearly my birthday. Happy early birthday emoji. Panda, baby time. Wait, Black Rans, what gender are you? Just wondering, says Maymay. I'm eating. What you munching on? Me too, Richard. I like to swim. Dude, I love to swim, guys. It's my favorite. You have baby eyes. I just liked and subscribed. Thank you, Crystal. Thanks for liking and subbing, guys. Zelda, what's up? How your eyes stand out? Thank you. I bought 4 bags, not gonna lie. I was like, damn, I need this. Yeah, you do. You need that. Candy's delicious. And it's good for the vibes sometimes. It's elite for the vibes. Nice haircut. Looks good on you. Thank you, US Broken. Gloria said hi. US Broken. That's hilarious. Richie, make a story to cheer up Ziva. Oh, man. Maybe later we'll do a story. I haven't gone sleep all night. Yeah, I get that, man. I get that. I didn't really sleep super well last night either. It's like I have a good night of sleep, then I have a bad night of sleep. I have a good night of sleep. I can't consistently have good nights of sleep, but it's okay. Someday I'll fix it, or I'll get it perfect. Hello, I subbed. I am Mia. Hi, Mia. What is up? Welcome out. I am eating gummy blue. Nice, nice. Yo, guys, do me a mega solid. Double tap that screen. Your name is Richard Arundel. Yeah, that is correct. I'm watching K-pop Demon Hunters. Nice, Eva. It's midnight in the States. I subscribe. Thank you, Zay. Cozy said, I'm good too. Okay, Ellie. Nice, nice, nice. I'm eating gummy fish. There you go. Your eyes. Thank you, Mogo. Yes, someone who reads the chat. I try to read the chat, guys. Zelda says, dub. How was your day? It's been pretty solid. Guys, double tap that, please. Yeah, thank you, Cozy. Appreciate that. Tasha from Zembowa, I think. Sorry, I'm sorry. My mom going out 5, I think. Oh, well, peace out to your mom. I'm eating gummy blue whales. Ooh, those are elite. I'm normally late to your streams, ain't I? Not too late, Black Rants. I have monster energy to fight the sleep demons. Monster's elite. Highlander said, what up, Richard? I'm gonna go eat the nuggets. I like the green monster. Everyone likes the white one, but I like the green one. I like the OG one. Whopper said the Runinator. What's up, Whopper? Actually, they have Monster Energy in Thailand now. They have it here, which is hilarious. Do you play Roblox? I do not, guys. I'm back. What up, Crystal? Yo, guys, help me out. The views are in the gutter. Double tap that screen, guys, so we can, you know, kind of survive here on YouTube. I like the Hawaiian. I didn't even know there was a Hawaiian. A Hawaiian monster. That's funny. OG monster is my fave. Yeah, the OG one's cool. Just looks elite. You know, the green logo looks so cool. You're a dad? I'm not a dad that I know of. Sigma said hi. Mallory said hi. Monster in your back. What's up? What's up, Mara Graham? Zim said hi. Hello, Hellhounds. Hi, I have to go to sleep at 9:30 because I have school tomorrow, but I'm staying up. Oh, nice. Well, thanks for staying up and watching. But energy drinks freak me out, to be honest. I don't drink those. Yeah, I used to drink them all the time, but yeah, I don't drink a ton now. But I mean, it could be elite, you know. I like Red Bull. Red Bull is from Thailand, actually. What's up, Black? What's up, Crystal? Damn, bro, probably got 50 kids. Nah. Liz says hi. Be right back. It's short. Be right back is be right back. Hey, handsome. Hey, dead anarchist. That name is so funny. Yo, guys, double tap the screen. Let's get to 50 likes here. Double tap the screen, guys. We're at 38. Keep liking and subbing. Pretty soon I'll have to for like 15 minutes because I'm going to ride back home. Great grandma's. Oh, nice, dude. YOLO, I drink one every other week. That's not that many. I mean, 50 minutes. I used to have a friend that would tell me, oh, I only drink one soda a month. I'm like, well, what's even the point of drinking it? I'm like, dude, I drink like 6 sodas a day. You drink one a month? Not that bad, Panda. Have you heard the girl who passed from drinking in Alani? Well, dude, that's the thing. Like the caffeine in these things, like, a lot of these drinks have like 300 milligrams of caffeine. That's insane. That's a lot of caffeine. That is a lot of caffeine. If you if you drink a couple of those, which those cans aren't even big, they're like this big. That's a lot of caffeine to have. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to tell you, you're at 17K. We are. I did see that, dude. So, yeah, sometimes the view or the subs slightly dip overnight because of the bots and stuff, but we'll get them back. Sodas. Yeah, I know. I used to drink at least 6 sodas a day, but I don't anymore. I only drink like a soda a day, if that. I love your eyes. Thank you, Mila. I'm better than you. Well, then cheer me up, dude. If you're better than me, then share some love, man. If you read this, you're the goat, and Jesus is by your side. Thanks, dude. Hi, Richie. Do you remember me? Yeah. What up, 6'7" Panda Girl? No, I haven't. I live off caffeine. I'm still alive. I've done 20 cups of coffee in 24 hours. Yeah. Well, a lethal dosage of caffeine's very high. It's very, very high. But like if you have like a predeposition or if you have, maybe it could cause like a related health event. I'm assuming. So I don't really know how that happened. But Richie, I have a question for you. Yeah, what's up? Can you tell a joke? No, I can't. Gamer said X. Olivia said hi. Guys, telling jokes is too much like energy. I feel like you really have to like think of something to say. I don't know. I can't do it, dude. 1 second. Who is the 6'7" Panda? I don't know. It's an imposter. There's an imposter in the chat. What's up, Liz? Why is there an egg on the table? Dude, you know what I was thinking? To get these views up, I might have to just start eating eggs off the table. Maybe like 10 of them. I just suck up 10 eggs, one after one after one. Imagine I do that and it still doesn't get me views. So like I just eat a bunch of eggs off the table for no reason. That'd be like the lowest point of my life, I think. If I ate 10 eggs off the table and I didn't get any views from doing it, that would be such a tragedy. Panda, you have been initiated into the Panda clan. You're 1 of 5. Wow. Boy, you gave beautiful eyes. Thank you so much. That would be so funny. I would legitimately do it, guys. I'll try to do it. Maybe on maybe on one of the next streams, I'll like suck 4 eggs off the table. I'll clean the table and then I'll just go in egg mode. And we'll see if that, gets us to like millions of subscribers. It would be worth it if it did. You look like my brother. Oh yeah? Please do it. I might have to. These views are really bad, so I almost got the whole chat. Do you like cheerleading? I think it's cool. I don't do it, but Richie, I will literally give you $1 million if you did. Really? What up, Jonathan? If someone gives me $1 million, then yeah, I'm absolutely gonna do that. I don't care what people think. Hello, you have very pretty eyes. Thank you, Lillian. I do cheerleading. Cool. I tried to explain how I did my main channel earlier. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so bad with IG. I'm gonna go check it out after the stream. What up, Jonathan? What up, E-Bike? Do you know the way? Hello, and what up, Cloud? What's your name? I'm Rich. Your eyes are a beautiful color. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. Yo, guys, 2 more likes to 50. 2 more likes to 50, guys. We got this. We got this, guys. Are the people in the chat saying Panda for me? Yeah, they're talking to you. They are talking to you. Yeah, I will. Hi, Leela. Go Bears. I love the shirt. Thanks, dude. It's fine, LMAO. I'm just letting you know. Okay. Well, I think I need to check it out because, we're not really doing so hot here. So, Zoe Martinez, what's up? Indeed, they are beautiful. Thank you, David. Yes, they are Panda, these your new fans. Yo, guys, like and sub to the channel. If you guys aren't already, give the channel a sub. That would be greatly, greatly, greatly appreciated. One more like to 50. Oh, yeah. Guys, keep liking the video. Let's try to get to 100 here. I am tired, but I'll make it for you. Thank you, T-Swift. What time is it? It's 12:10. It's 12:10. Richie Pot Fright Time. What? By the way, you look good. Thanks. You guys are nice. Thank you. I appreciate the love. Numbers is Numbers is cool. You guys change your usernames, and I don't know who you guys are. Ethan Keats said H. Your eyes are cool. Thanks, guys. Thank you. I'm gonna leave. I'll be back. Okay, Francisco. Shows 54 likes on my end. Can you say fight? Hi, Ethan. Hi, Lily Ramirez. What does your shirt mean? It's the Chicago Bears. It's a football team. I will be back. Okay, Leela. Okay, we'll be waiting for you. Say hands of Gabriel. I only changed mine once, said. Yeah, Panda, but some people change it like as much as they can, and I don't know who they are. Favorite fruit? Passion fruit. I followed you. Thank you. Happy for you. Okay, I just told people to join and come. Are going to be here very soon. Thank you, Marina. I think maybe they already came. It looked like we got some people in here. I never changed mine. Yeah, well, thank you guys. Thanks, May. I don't care if you guys change it, but you guys got to tell me. You're like, hey, I changed my username. I'm this person. Hi, Melody. What's up, Melody? How's it going? I went to Bangkok yesterday, guys. I went to Bangkok, and so basically what happened was I got to the bus station here in the city that I'm in, and there's so many people. And I had to wait at the bus station for like 2 or 3 hours for the next bus to leave. Usually it only takes like 10 minutes, but because it was so busy, how was Bangkok? It was good, Panda. But because it was so busy, I had to wait at the bus stop for like 3 hours. And then there's always somewhat of traffic getting in there. So I got into Bangkok a lot later than what I had expected. And then I realized, like, I thought the bus ran till midnight, but it actually only runs till 10. So I didn't have a ton of time. I only had like a couple hours. But I still filmed some content. It was still nice. It was still nice to go to the city. And, Bangkok's kind of like the New York City of Asia and stuff. Hey, what's up, Dusty? What's up, dude? And, oh my gosh, I'm in like a city now, like I'm in a small city, but I forgot just how many people are there, and like, there's just people everywhere. Like, it's just one of those things with the city. Like, I like it, but in a way, it's just like, there's just so many people. Like, I went to the park, and like, literally, there's like hundreds of people running in the park, like, next to each other. I'm like, okay, I kind of like not being in the city. I like visiting the city, but living there, it's just like little things take so much effort because traffic, and it was nice. It was nice, but I was kind of excited to like actually get back to where I'm at right now. So we ate some food. I had some Japanese food, which was pretty good. And then I had some za too. I ate some za. I posted that. I took the train around a little bit. I went to the park, but I didn't really have enough time to do as much as I wanted to. Same boat here. I'm gonna be traveling an hour to venues. Yeah, no, I mean legitimately, like with Bangkok, it can take you several hours to get somewhere in the same city. Easily. It could take you a couple hours to get to a different place in the city. And I mean, once again, I like Bangkok. I like cities, but they just, I guess I just didn't really appreciate how much effort, little things take in big cities. You really have to be good at planning and logistics when it comes to cities because things happen. It takes a long time for things to happen. Ziva, go see what I put in the community. Your eyes are beautiful. Oh, thank you, Lily. Appreciate that. Josie, go look when I put in the community. Go to Patmos Island. I've never heard of that. They F you up a good schedule. Dude, that's so right, David. That's a great way to say it. Like, you can like I had all these different things I wanted to do in the city yesterday, but I just once again I wasn't really thinking about how long things take to do. So I only got to do a couple things because it's kind of like one of those things when it comes to Bangkok, pick one thing you want to go do and then plan on just doing that. And anything else is like a bonus, right? But something like going to the park, commuting to get there and then dealing with the traffic and everything like that, it could take, half your day. It could take half your day. Carlene said, hi, you're amazing. Thank you. Zesty said, hello, dude. You plan on inevitably things have to slide back a day and the same thing the next day. Yeah, dude. Thank you, back. Thank you so much for the dog bone. Appreciate that. So yeah, that was it was cool though. It was cool. I mean, I love architecture. I love looking at, skyscrapers and stuff like that. Thanks, Beck. Thank you so much. How's your day? It's good. You look so handsome. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate that. For whatever happened to you, I hope you recover. It's okay, guys. No, it was a good trip. I'm just kind of explaining my experience that I had, but it was cool. I mean, it was cool. I like it in a sense. You are the best streamer. Thank you, Yor. I like it in a sense. It's just like the city I'm in right now has like 1 million people inside of it. Bangkok has like, over 15 million people. So I always think this is a big city because where I'm from in the States, thank you, Beck. Thank you so much. Because where I'm from in the States has like, 100,000 people. And so this is a big city, but going to Bangkok or Tokyo or somewhere in China, it's an unexplainably big difference from anywhere else. There's so many people. Beck, thank you so much, Beck. Thank you so much. Love your shirt. Thank you. And something I oftentimes think about when I'm over here in Asia is the fact that, one continent alone holds the majority of the world's population, right? I mean, just think of you just take India. Thank you, Beck. Thank you so much. You just take India and China and put those together, and that's already half the population of the world, close to half the population of the world, right? And then you include countries like Indonesia, which has a huge population, Japan, that has another huge population, Southeast Asia, right? Pakistan, Bangladesh, and it's like, wow, the majority of the population is in Asia, right? So when I go back to America, you have this huge country, right? You have North America's a huge continent, but there's no one that lives there, and I think that's one thing that depresses me about the States a lot is there's not people, like you got some people in California on the West Coast, and then you have the East Coast of the U.S., so you got, like Boston down to Florida, which is all populated. But everything in between there's no one. No one lives in America. It's completely empty. Carlene said, how old are you? I'm 28. That's so true, Richie. Yeah, no. Well, especially, for anyone that lives out west, too. You guys really know that. I made a comment on the post on the community. I'll have to see it. By the way, guys, that reminds me. Hey, Richie, I'm going to change my username real quick. I'll be back. Okay, Marina. That reminds me, guys. I was up on the phone with JP last night. I stayed up a little later than what I had intended because I was chatting with JP. I was gossiping. No, I wasn't gossiping, but we were mega chilling on the phone. And it was, what, have you visited? Oh, I have not, David. I have not, dude. But my dad has. Love lives. Thank you, Delia. Giants are way better. The Giants are way better. Okay, man. Well, I don't know, dude. The Bears are going to be, I think the Bears could be kind of good, man. I do. That looks really cool. Yeah, dude, I think so, man. I mean, I've been to Angkor Wat in Cambodia, and that was mind-blowing. That was pretty mind-blowing. I'm not going to lie. Just sitting there and thinking about how those things were made. is quite an interesting experience. Alan said, I'm new. Shout out to Krishma. Dewey, the Bears suck. Dewey, come on, man. The Bears have, I don't know a ton about football. I don't keep up with it too much now. But, the Bears have had a pretty brutal past. Richie, I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, Ziva. Okay, we'll be why did I call you Ziva every single day, May? I'm so sorry. Okay, May, we will be waiting for you. We will be waiting patiently for you. Every single day I do that. Trey, what's up? Marry me. But what was I gonna say here? I was gonna tell you guys something. Stop putting your head down. Um, okay. Maybe Ziva should switch names. Yeah, maybe you guys should switch names. Sorry about that. Yo, guys, like and subscribe to the channel. If you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. It helps me out a ton as a creator. If you can send donations, that would be greatly appreciated. It keeps us going. If you can, it's totally cool too. Thanks, David. He married to me. Thank you, Josie. Thank you. Sorry, guys, I have some phlegm in my mouth. I gotta spit it, so I'm gonna mute the... That's the other thing about Bangkok is, there is pollution. So I noticed, my throat and everything got torn up a little bit. It's not that bad. It's not as bad as like, let's say some places in some other Eastern Asian countries. But the city I'm in has pretty clean air. It does have clean air. So there's kind of a part of Asia, on like East Thailand and stuff like that, where, the pollution isn't really too bad. So I'm kind of in a spot where it's not that bad. The pic of us is in the community. Okay, I gotta see it, Josie. I gotta check it out. We'll turn the computer on here. We'll check that out. But yeah, guys, I'll be back in 10 minutes. Okay, Panda. We'll be waiting for you and May on whatever you guys are doing. Yo, guys, also, if you guys can do me a huge favor, can you guys, if you guys would enjoy it or you guys are interested, I have been making main channel videos. If you guys could watch those or at least give them a like, if you got some free time or you want to check them out, that would be super appreciated. I'm trying to get the views up for my mainstream videos. So if you guys could do that, that'd be mega chill. Hi, Busy Paws. What's up? Hi, Carlene. Okay, so I have to go because I won't have internet. That's completely understandable. Completely understandable. Chill Guy said, what's up? What's up, Chill Guy? I like your name, man. I like the name, dude. I like the name. Chill Guy. Do you ever go live on TikTok? I don't, dude. But, maybe I should. C-Money's making me a TikTok account. But, oh yeah, guys, but like I was telling you, I talked to JP on the phone yesterday. So, that was pretty chill. That was pretty chill. All right, it looks like you guys have been up to some nonsense on the community. Looks like you guys have been up to some shenanigans on here. I don't see what you posted, Josie. I don't see what Josie posted. I don't see it, Josie. What is JP doing? I think he's just being a hard-working American. I think that's really what he's up to. Drew posted something. Drew posted something. That's cool. I just made a comment on the post. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, Josie. I remember you said that. Try to see. I'll try to find it. Yeah, I don't. Well, thanks for leaving me a comment, Josie. I appreciate that. What does JP do? Yeah, guys, JP's just mega chilling, dude. JP's just mega chilling, working. You know, he's probably shooting his firearms. He's probably supporting the Second Amendment. I think he's been eating some za. You know, I think he's eating Casey's za. Someone DoorDashed him when I was on the phone with him. I'm like, JP, did they walk up your stairwell? He's like, yeah. I thought that was kind of funny. Like some delivery guy walking up to, you know, Mr. JP's doorwell to, you know, hand him over his cuisine. He was in his bed. He was in his bed mega chilling when I called him. So, yeah, man. Well, the post was getting married to an egg, and I said I was the egg. Oh, okay. Okay, Josie. Well, yeah, that is true. That is true. You would be you're not really an egg, but in that scenario, yes. Hi, do you like my new user? Ding dong. Yeah, dude, that's pretty sweet, man. But yeah, JP and I, we do have an idea that I've told you guys. I think I've told some of you guys about. It would be, oh my gosh, 2 people in here. Wow, that's brutal. Yeah, I'm in Thailand. We're in Thailand right now. But JP and I have an idea to, you know, buy a bus, right? And we could park the bus on, you know, in the property in Missouri, and we could build the bus into a house, and then drive that bus across America and make YouTube content, you know? So that's our like idea. I think I've told you guys about this. If I come back to America, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend all my money on buying a bus, you know, with a Caterpillar diesel engine inside of it. And you know, JP is a very, very talented carpenter and worker. He's very talented at building. And I'm not super talented, but I'm a good helper. You know, I can help JP and do stuff too. So, you know, we could build like a 2-bedroom house in a big school bus. And you know, drive it across America and, you know, try to make good content for you guys. And then, you know, if we could earn enough money doing it, you know, we just want to buy land somewhere. We want to buy land somewhere in nature and just, you know, get in touch with God, right? Get in touch with God, get in touch with nature, and you know, really just have vibes. So that's what we were kind of talking about for the future. So yeah, if I return to the States, that's what we would do. That would be sick, actually. Yeah, if I did it, I would really need your guys' support. We would really need your guys' support, which you guys already give us support. So we would just need you guys to keep showing up, you know, keep rocking out in the chat, you know, keep putting cool stuff in the community to hype up the chan. But, you know, yeah, I think it would be pretty legendary. It would be pretty legendary. And, I mean, it doesn't have to happen overnight, too, right? But you know, JP lives on, like, a couple acres of land. And, you know, there's probably somewhere where we could park the bus and guys keep rocking out. Yeah, dude, we will Whopper. I mean, we want to do a world tour. We want to do a nationwide tour. You know, we want to, you know, we want to go out there. I mean, I really want to make you guys good content. And I was thinking about this too. I didn't tell JP this on the phone, but I was thinking about it yesterday. Is my favorite videos that I've ever made on YouTube have been the daytime streams in Missouri. The nighttime streams got us a lot of views, like, and they did really well. And honestly, those streams got me monetized, you know, like they gave me a ton of watch hours. They grew the channel. But the ones that I really enjoyed doing were the daytime ones. When me and JP were walking around, different parts of Missouri, um, and that was so fun. We didn't get a lot of views. We weren't, it wasn't like bringing me a ton of success or anything like that. But they were just fun doing, and I just enjoyed doing it. And, um, I get possessive about, like the success on the channel and stuff. But at the end of the day, the winner is the person in life that's having the most fun, right? The person that's like, going out there and doing what they love doing. And doing those daytime streams with JP, like, were so sick. They were so sick, guys. JP's my boy. Yeah, they were so legendary. Like, the only thing that I need to buy like some new equipment if we were gonna do like that type of stuff again, because like the phone runs out of charge so quickly with the live streams and stuff. So I would probably have to invest in like an elite power bank, or just buy another phone so I could have like multiple phones to stream on. But but yeah, that it would be legendary. It would be so legendary. I want to introduce you to my boy Keys. Okay, dude, introduce me, man. Introduce me, brother. Yeah, so yeah, those were I'm trying to think what else JP and I chatted about. Yeah, no, I don't know. I think that I think how you get a picture, Um, I think there's a lot of good content to make. I think like sometimes I wonder like, what's the point of, making content? Like I know it's like growing the channel and keeping the vibes positive. Like that's what my channel is all about and stuff like that. But I really think like what we need more than anything in this world right now is some laughter, right? Like we need people to like see some funny stuff, cuz like laughter and just having a good time. I think that's what you guys like. I think that's what a lot of you guys like. So, I'm not really afraid to make a fool of myself on camera. Doesn't really bother me. Actually, I really like going out there and having fun and doing stuff like that. Uh, you need to get you a wireless charger. I do, man. Are you familiar with Tyler and Todd? Here goes nothing. No, can you enlighten me? Tell me, David. I'm interested. My boy Key subbed, but he can't join stream. Oh, well, dude, shout out to Key for subbing, man. Hi, T-Bird, Eminem, I'm not afraid. Yeah, yeah, dude, exactly. Dude, that's a good song, man. I like Eminem, dude. I listen to his music still. Um, did you buy my extension cord? I did have to buy an extension cord because my charger died after like 3 weeks of usage, but it's all good. It was a cheap one. Uh, they wanted to could a life of the grid. They wanted to could live a life off the grid. Oh, they bought the land. Oh, cool, David. Cool. Yeah, well, I mean, that's kind of what JP and I want to do in a sense. Like, like, I don't think it's really practical for a young person to be able to buy a house in America, unfortunately. Um, so, like, I think probably the most logical way to, you know, have any sort of sanctuary as a younger person in America is to just buy cheap land and then build within that land. So that's what JP and I are kind of discussing. Cleared the land, dug the well, built the home. Yeah, well, you're kind of reading my mind there. That's kind of what we want to do. Got solar panels. Yeah, dude. So they created a wonderful homestead. Yeah, dude. Richard got glasses on stone. Yeah, dude. I got the shades on. Well, yeah, man. Dude. That's exactly right. Like, I just want somewhere to go. I want somewhere in this world I can go where I can say like, I feel at home here. Like, I feel like this is mine. Like, this is mine. I can be who I want to be here and have freedom. I can have freedom of speech, freedom of thought, freedom of identity. But it's this dichotomy of wanting that and then realizing that really you don't own anything in this world. Because even if you're an American and you have money and you have homes and you have land, you don't really actually own it, because try not paying taxes on it and then you'll really find out if you own it or not. So you don't really own anything in this world. But also, when I travel around the world, I realize, like, this is our world. Like, we're like, I don't know, I might be going on a tangent here, but individualism is kind of the downfall of society in a way. Like, we're one entity, and this isn't anybody's. Like, I had this Dutch girl that I met, and she told me, like, the first person that pointed to something and said, "That's mine," ruined the world. And it's true, because nobody owns anything. Everything is our world. So, that can give you a sense of peace when you walk around and you feel like this is your land, right? Yeah. So I don't know. It's Are you LGBTQ? I'm not. Blue glasses. Rizzler, is JP your boyfriend? Dude, do you guys remember how many times people would say that? People are like, our haters would be like, well, your little butt bug buddy back there laying around in the bed, man. Like, they used to always ask us that. Is that your boyfriend back there? Because I would be mega chilling on the couch, and JP would be doing baby time behind me in his bed. It was legendary, and it offended vibe killers, because they never seen, chilling to that elite of a level. They did it along the Canadian border. I do it recall if they are on the Canadian side or not, but that is irrelevant. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, yeah, I mean, I know there's like like the international waters up there and stuff like that. I gotta go to bed. Bye. Come back tomorrow. Okay, T Swift. Hi, Strawberry. What up, Pigeon? Can you shout me out? I'm Angelina. Yo, shout out to Angelina. Shout out to you. I think we're not going to stay out much later here, guys. I think we might actually switch the live times. It seems like the nighttime lives have been, getting a comparable or maybe better amount of views. So, we're probably not going to keep continuing with this time. I just think with school starting and everything like that, it is. I think we could find a better time to do the live stream. So we might experiment with that. Sorry, I assumed incorrectly. They are a gay couple. Wow. Dude, no, man. People used to say it all the time. Like, yo, your boyfriend back there in the bed, man. I see him back there, dude. JP, he's just mega chilling back there. Thank you so much, Pigeon. Thank you for that. Yeah, exactly. I'm not gay, guys. Look, I have a wife. So look at me now, guys. My wife's literally in the chat right now. You guys see that? So, yeah, guys, go be jealous of my beautiful wife. I'm going to stay out here and vibe in front of you guys. What up, Panda? Yo, John Doyley, good for you coming out. Dude, yeah, guys, I don't have to come out to any of you guys, because I'm married up, guys. I forgot my wedding ring right now, but it's chilling in there. I got it protected in the cabinet. What a time to come in. Yeah, no, Panda. I was just talking about how everybody was like, when I was with JP, they're like, is that your boyfriend? And someone said it in the chat right now. I'm like, JP's not even here. Like, JP's not even here, and people are talking about that. So JP is your best friend. Dude, yeah, JP's my BFF, dude. JP's my BFF. He takes the wedding ring off the stream. It's how he gets subs. Yeah, guys, that's exactly right, Panda. That's how I do it. But yeah, dude, JP, man, I would say JP, he's probably the person that I can relate to the most in this world. Like, and you know, like I've been friends with JP for quite some time. Um, I was introduced to JP by my brother, and um, you know, he was always someone that I would hang out with, but you know, like I wouldn't hang out with him like all the time, but then he became my he became my roommate somehow, guys. He became my roommate. It's a very long, very funny story that I would love to share with you guys sometime. Um, you know, there would probably need some of my other friends to fully explain kind of like the story behind, you know, JP becoming my roommate and stuff like that. Maybe C Money or Drew could help explain that. But JP has a lot in common with me because we have like we think the same way, like, you know, about things. Like I think we think the same way about like what we want out of the world and how, you know, how we think the world should be or could be. You know, we like having these type thoughts and, you know, talk about kind of what's going on in the bigger picture. So JP is someone who I can actually get real with, which I'm really lucky to have that, because many times I feel like I can't talk to anybody about things, but it's nice to have JP because he's like a brother to me in the sense of like I can talk to him about a lot of things that, you know, maybe if I said to you know, other people, they would maybe think I'm a bit crazy. We just friends. Bro, says Frederico. Yeah, dude, bro, man, bro. Um, so where is your wife in the world? So my wife is a Canadian. She's a Canadian, so that's where she lives. But you know, you guys got to be respectful to her. Don't ask me too much about her. You know. I recommend you a power bank in your community. A power bank, dude. I need. Look, guys, where did I put it? Uh, I have a power bank right here. I bought this power bank for. I think I bought it for $9, and it's okay, but it's not really that good. Here, I'm actually gonna plug it in now. Now that you say that. It's okay, but it's not really that good. It's like it's more just good for an emergency. I don't know, man. I think it could probably get my phone to 20 or 30% if it was on like 1%. So it's good enough to get me out of a bind, but it's not like if I was to, you know, be out in the middle of America somewhere out west, right, with JP, and we're, you know, filming some video in, let's say, Idaho, and we're looking for, you know, like the biggest potato in the world for baby time, you know, I would need like a mega power bank. LMAO, Black, that's awesome. What did Black said? I have the same exact one, and I recommend you a better one. Yeah, dude. Okay. Well, yeah. Thanks for saying that, Black. I think so, dude. I do need a better one, man. Maybe I'll go look. I can't buy anything too expensive though. You know, I'm on a bit of a budget, so. But if it's, you know, not super expensive, maybe. I'm back. What's up, Ziva? Like I had the exact one and upgraded into the one I recommended. Muslim here. Well, welcome, dude. What else we got? Can you listen to me? Yeah, what's up, guys? What up, mega chillers? Welcome out. I'm gonna go to the gym too in a little bit, guys. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm trying to get my weights back up, guys. Trying to get the weights back up. So I'm still actually a little bit sore from going to the gym 3 days ago, but you know, I think I'll be okay. A budget, you say I hate those. I'll be on one too when I travel. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. The thing is like with me is I can, you know, I can survive on very little, and I do. You know, I don't. You know, I try to be. I don't know, like material things aren't super important to me. I find when I start spending a lot of money, I always think I always think after I spend a lot of money, I think that didn't really make me any better of a person or bring me really any sort of happiness. And now that it's passed, I feel like it's kind of a waste. Sometimes it does, right? Like some things do, but for me, for instance, like, I can go eat at a restaurant here that doesn't have air conditioning, that's outside, but the food's amazing, right? Or I could go eat somewhere that has, the same quality food, or maybe, it might be slightly worse even, but it's inside a restaurant, it has AC, but it costs six times the amount. It's like I'm gonna go eat outside where there's no air conditioning and the food, still tastes good. Um, so it's things like that. That's all I need in life: snacks and caffeine. That's goaded. That's goaded. Yeah, it's funny with the caffeine. It's like I never thought I was addicted to caffeine because I don't because it's not like I take caffeine pills. Like no one does that. But with the mere amount of soda that I drink, I mean, I'm trying to cut back now. But with the amount of soda that I used to drink, I probably was addicted to caffeine just because of the amount of caffeine that adds up and drinking a bunch of Coke or Mountain Dew. So I think I'm going to go bye for now. I might come back. Okay, Ziva. Well, I hope you're doing all right, Zeeves. Oh my gosh, nah. I gotta get a dog and eat on a patio. That would be sick. Yeah, I like patios. I like patios. I like balconies too. Like I love being in a condo or something like that where you can chill out on the balcony. Patios, balconies, yeah, that type of stuff is my vibe. It's the basic things in life that are the most fun doing. Do you know how to video chat me? I do not. I do not know how to video chat you, dude. I typically don't video chat people I don't know. I've had a couple people ask me that that have reached out to me. They're like, hey, I watch your YouTube channel. Can I send you a video message? And my response is, well, I don't know who you are. Thank you for supporting the channel, but not right now. Yo, guys, like and sub to the channel, guys. Like and sub. Helps out a ton. Helps out a ton, guys. So, yes, I'm in my water electrolytes era. Water electrolytes. I'm Corella. What's up? Welcome out. Thanks for coming. Thanks for mega chilling. Thanks for mega chilling with us. Only 4 people watching. I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. Everything's been way down. So, it's I don't know, guys. The views have been well. I do kind of know. I mean, it's because school started. It's cut the views back, I think, but I might just stop doing live streams at this time, and we might just start doing them. We might just start doing night streams because the good news is people show up to the streams at nighttime, which is a really good sign. What's up, Winston? Winston, what's up, dude? Great to have you out here, man. But yeah, I was just discussing we might stop doing live streams at this time altogether, guys, because like the views have been so bad. This is good. You'll gain more of an adult audience too. Wait, what do you mean, like I'll gain more of an adult audience, like at this time or at night? Are you single? I am, guys. I am single. Yeah, no. I mean, I think I might just switch the time, guys. I think I'm just gonna switch the time to the nighttime streams. So it's gonna be morning streams for you guys, because it seems as if I've been getting the same viewership at nighttime. And, you know, I just recently started doing that, so we might switch it. Do you want to date me? Well, I have no clue who you are, so not at the moment. Because the kids are back in school, so it's gonna be more adults finding you. Okay, well that's cool with me. That's cool with me. Hello, I'm back, bro. Hey, Andy, what's up? Bro, he's married. Yeah, dude, I'm married up, man. I can't do that. You know, I gotta stay loyal. I gotta stay loyal, dude. Yo, guys, like and sub to the channel, guys. That would be mega cool if you guys could like and sub up. But where are you from? I'm from the States, guys. Hello, the Marin Guaz fam. What up? I cleaned my apartment so much today. Oh, that's legendary. Nice, Panda. That's always a good move. Cleaning the apartment. Yeah, that's important. That's an important thing to do. How you go live? 50 subs apply to go live. Hello again. Hi, Sean. I cleaned too, Panda. What time is it at your place? It's 12:51 in the afternoon. So I think I'm gonna stay out here for a little bit. Not gonna stay out a lot longer, guys. We're gonna cut this one short today. I'm gonna go eat some food and get a workout in. How did you do it, Josie? My dog's sick, sadly. Man, USA said hi. What up, dude? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, my man. Welcome to the show. I have enough to send donations. Well, that would be great. Donations are greatly appreciated. They really are. You guys don't have to, but if you can, it would help out a lot. Pretty good, thank you, and hope Doggo gets better. Doggo. Hi, my name's Cameron, and I'm new to YouTube. Yo, what's up, dude? Welcome to the YouTube. It's 2 a.m. in New York. Richie, are you still thinking of Cambodia? Dude, I am, man. I'm just, like, the thing is like, yeah, I'm probably going to leave Thailand here soon. It's just, like, how much longer do I want to stay here for? I might teach in Cambodia, too. Just because, you know, YouTube has been kind of it's been kind of tough lately, you know, like the views have been, you know, really cut down and stuff like that. And, you know, it might have to get to the point where I had to, you know, work and teach, you know, either here in Thailand or in Cambodia, which is totally fine with me. And the thing is my visa's not my visa. It's called a visa exemption. It's what American people can stay here on Thailand on, and it's kind of running up. So it could be a good idea for me to go to Cambodia, and I can buy it's called an e-visa. I can buy an e-visa in Cambodia. It's super straightforward, and I could stay there for a year for around $280. And once I get an e-visa, then I can apply to get a work permit. Well, I can get hired, and then I can get a work permit, and it could be easy. Cambodia is so easy. It's easy for that. So yeah, man. We might get back into the teaching. So that could be pretty exciting. That could be pretty fun. So we're either gonna do that, or we're gonna move back to America, and I'm gonna buy a bus. And JP and I are just going to drive it across America. So that could be the alternative. So those are kind of the options. Or I could get a visa here in Thailand too, but I'm probably not going to do that just because it's Thailand's a bit more complicated, a bit more complicating for the visa situation than some of the other countries. So looks like we got some baby time in there. It looks like some baby time going on, some baby action. Yeah, the bus. The bus would be sick. It's very high risk, right? But you know, it's in life. It's like fortune favors the bold too. So, if you're not willing to take risks, you know, you kind of cut yourself short of, you know, greatness in a way. But we could do the bus. I got to look into the pricing. I got to see how much money I have. I might be able to buy a bus. The thing is I could. It's not, the question is, the question isn't, can I afford to buy a bus? The question is, can I afford to buy a bus that won't break, you know, in the middle of the Rocky Mountains, you know? That's the question. That's the question. You can live in it a bit at least. Well, that's true. Well, I mean, it's essentially impossible to live in a house in America as a young person, unless if, you know, you inherited it, or, you know, you're a business owner or something like that. So, you know, buying a bus, you know, is kind of the best option for the States. We could just live in it, and then, you know, we could buy land and then build a house on the land. So for the States, that's kind of, I think, the best option. How do you make YouTube videos? You go out and you film a video, and then you edit it, and then you post it on YouTube. I would like to see you hitch. Well, dude, that's another thing, dude. That's another thing, Winston, that I've really, really wanted to do in my life. Another thing that I've really wanted to do in my life is what you just said right there, is to not hitchhike, but that would be really crazy, dude. I don't think I would do that, man. I don't think I would do that. But I would like to go from like Phnom Penh and Cambodia, and then, you know, go up to Siem Reap, and then, you know, rent a motorbike, and then take that motorbike. Yo, thank you so much, Gigi. Did I miss it? Thank you so much for the disco, Gigi. I'm so sorry. I wasn't looking at my phone. Thank you so much, Gigi. Appreciate that. But drive the motorbike, you know, up to the border up near Laos. And, you know, there's some places up there that are off the globe, you know. That's completely kind of uncharted territories up there. And then Laos is a whole nother thing. Laos would be cool to go to. I'm sorry, but are you Christian? I'm not religious. I'm not a religious person. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, Federico. Satriar, Gojo, Mango. Oh my God, Gigi is back. Yeah, Gigi's in the house. Thank gosh, dude. Good to have you back, Gigi. Good to have you back. Haley said hi. Yeah, guys. So, those are kind of some of the things that I've been thinking about. Ghost Viper, what's up? So sorry, I feel so bad for asking. For pronouncing your name right. I try. My pronunciation's not amazing. Yo, let's go! Thank you so much, Gigi. Thank you so much, Gigi. Thank you so much, Gigi. That's so nice of you. I really appreciate that, Gigi. Thank you so much. Shout out to Gigi. Wow, how amazing. Thank you so much, Gigi. I vote for the bus. That's months of content, to be honest. Then go and do Cambodia next. Boom. Yeah, that's, I mean, the thing is I had to see if that's something JP's actually down with. Thank you so much, Gigi. Thank you so much, Gigi. Because sometimes when you're talking to people, you know, like, it's like, dude, it's like have you guys ever said to a friend, like, yo, let's go to Europe, like, and they're like, yo, that's amazing, like, and they say that, but then, like, you know, you don't know if they're actually down because they don't want to kill your vibe. So I would have to make sure JP's actually on par with that, because I don't want to do that by myself. I want to have JP with me if I do that. Because thank you so much, Gigi. Thank you so much. Because JP's really good at, you know, mechanics and building, and And there's a lot involved in doing something like that. I would definitely need your guys' support if we did do that. I would need support from the channel. And I think a lot of you guys would support that. I think it'd be super entertaining. So I could do that. It would take a lot of like logistical work, right? I would have to find a bus to buy. We would have to spend probably it'd probably take a couple months to build it at least. Like, I mean, if we were to build a house inside a bus, it would take us a while to build that. There'd be some time where we'd probably just be like filming in Missouri, just showing us building the house bus. So it would be cool. It's definitely an idea. It's definitely an idea. Have you ever played Roblox? I have not. I see you, Saturn. So yeah, guys. But dude, auto crack today, y'all. Hi, my name is Jackson Anderson. I need YouTube. I think he's just brother Cameron Anderson. When you get gifts on here, does YouTube take a percentage of it? No, they don't. So YouTube doesn't take a percentage of gifts. They only take a percentage of super chats. I don't know why that is. It's kind of weird. Yo, what's up, production? What's up, dude? For sure, make it a future plan, even if it's a year or two away. No, yeah, I think so, Panda. I think so. I mean, I think it would be great. Like, JP and I have talked about owning property together in the future, and a great way to, own property would be to buy a bus, or a camper, an RV, and park the RV on the property. And then when we live in the RV, we could build our house. We want to build a house, and do that. But, that could be a couple years away. That could be a few years away. But, Rome wasn't built in a day. Great things take time and effort. So you gotta imagine the future. You gotta think about the things that you want and never give up. Never give up. And I think they'll happen, in the end. But yeah, Panda, you're absolutely right. It might, these things aren't going to happen like this month for sure. Although they could, you never know. Like they could. I could be like, screw it. I'm going back to America. I'm going to buy a school bus but most likely not going to do that. But we would be pretty. JP and I would be pretty unstoppable. We'd be pretty unstoppable if we had a bus with an engine that worked, like with a good solid engine. That's not gonna, a good diesel Caterpillar engine. That's not gonna break down. That's gonna last for 1,000,000 miles. That would be mega elite. I don't know. I'd have to look too, like where you can park a bus and camp for free. I'm pretty sure you can park like RVs at Walmart for at least like 1 or 2 nights for free. So I mean, we could just that would be so cool. Could you imagine JP and I camping out in the Walmart parking lot, like throwing a party, like going into Walmart, to buy like food? That would be so cool. I'm just thinking about that. Oh my gosh. Very cute. 2 fan meetups with it across the states, and you can camp for a week on hunting land. Yeah, no, that's for sure. I mean, anywhere. I mean, the fan meetups would go hard. You're right. The fan meetups would be crazy. We could totally do that. And believe me, Panda, if we could find some hunting land to camp on for free, oh, I would be all for that. That would be so cool. That'd be so cool. Yeah, I think there's some website where you can look on like, land where you can park for free and stuff like that. Soren, can you help? Uh, Good idea, Panda. Well, also, like, JP and I aren't really going to take any crap, too. Like, we believe in the First Amendment and we believe in the Second Amendment, too. And we also believe in freedom of navigation. We believe in all the things that we were promised as Americans in 1776. So, I'm sure if we do this along the way, we're going to deal with all types of people who are communist, who, are basically gonna not want us to be here, and you can't do this, and you can't have this, and it's all gonna be on camera. So, that's the thing about America that I really want to see change is it's a free country, and, I'm willing to support that, like, to death, So, JP and I both think like this, so we're not really going to take a no for an answer. We're going to go where we want to go and do it, when we want to do it. So yeah, I know, but I make Hot Wheels content. They have it 7 days. You just move to the next national park. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to have to see, like, a lot of places I've noticed cost money to park at. A lot of places do, but which is ridiculous, it's ridiculous that, you can't, stay on. It's like we already pay taxes. So it's like, if you already pay taxes for these national parks, then, I don't really understand why you had to pay again. It's kind of like it never ends. But if it's a couple dollars, if we had to pay like, let's say $5, okay, that's okay. But I'm not paying $20 or $30, to park somewhere, that's ridiculous. I can stay somewhere in Asia for an entire week in a hotel for $30. So it kind of defeats the point for me, but I just want freedom. I want freedom. That's what I want. I want to, be able to live a life where the government isn't constantly, in control of what's going on. And, the best way that JP and I thought of to do that is to be mobilized, and the best way to be mobilized is to put your house on wheels. So that's kind of what we thought of. Here you can, I'm in a big hunting area though. Yeah, well, I remember going to Canada, and I'm trying to think. Canada was, I don't know, it was something like, I think my dad was telling me something like, oh yeah, the Canadian people can like, we were driving through Ontario, and my dad said like Canadian people can like camp here and fish here for free, like their government lets them do that. I'm like, that's cool. But he's like, but we can't, like, if we want to stay here, then we just have to pay a little bit of money, and it wasn't that much. But I don't know, I think that's nice that, I don't know, it seems like Canada maybe cares about their national parks, but in America, it just irritates me. It's like, okay, if I want to go to Yellowstone, you're telling me it's going to cost me all this money to do every little thing when, federal taxes are supposedly paying for our national parks. So it doesn't really make sense to me. Yeah, van life for sure. It's, it's kind of a cheat code, it's basically a cheat code, it is in a way. And, if, I've seen the stuff that JP's built. I mean, you guys have seen it too. JP's a very talented individual, he's very talented, and we could probably build something that looks like a modern house, like I've seen the stuff that JP has built. And, he's kind of told me about this idea. We could probably build something where, maybe people will make fun of it when they just see a school bus. But maybe when you walk inside, you'll be like, wow, you guys are living a pretty good life. No, you don't. You have to, gotta find local poachers. Oh, Richie, I get you. Americans so expensive. Yeah, no, I mean, it is. But, we still have a lot in America. We still have a lot. Like, we have each other, and we have freedom too, as long as we believe in that, you know. As long as we believe that we still have that, then we do, you know. So, you know, we had to be kind of creative here, but you know, I don't want to do something where I had to sign some 12-month lease that's on official, legally binding documented papers where, you know, if I break it, they're gonna, you know, try to take something from me. It's like, no, I'm done playing that. I'm done playing all the bureaucracy games and all the legal games in America. I want nothing to do with, you know, any sort of formal American society. I want ultimate freedom. I want to go where I want to go, when I want to do it. I want to have the ability to protect myself. And, you know, if we go back, you know, believe me, like JP and I will be doing the ultimate American tour. And we're going to do it on our own terms. So, I need to go. My phone is going to die. Okay, Frederico. Well, thanks for coming out, dude. What is huzz? I think it means hose, right? I think it means hose, but I'm not sure. Thank you, Jade. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Like, you know, that's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about to be American, right? You like to be able to have freedom, to, you know, to have freedom to, you know, be able to have freedom of thought, you know, to be creative, you know, and, you know, if I go back, it would be kind of my goal to show that, because, yeah, yeah, Panda, I'm not either. Hi, I changed my profile, that's how I look. I mean, guys, the other thing is too about this life is that it's like the point of life is to have fun, right? The point of life is to have fun. Like, it's life is so finite, you know? Like, the point is to go have fun, not to be sad and to be depressed and to, you know, constantly worry and have anxiety. That's not the point of life. The point of life is to love each other and to have fun, right? And you know, life can get so serious and it can seem so, you know, constrained, and I'm not going to do that, you know. I'm going to do the things I want to do. And you know, what I've noticed is, like, you know, the more you get like that, this kind of like, the more people that they just like, they can't relate to it at all, you know, because they're so sucked into the system. They're so sucked into the system that was manufactured, you know, that, you know, they don't have an ounce of courage or creativity, you know, left inside of them. And you know, whatever I do with this channel, I try to, you know, show you guys, you know, you can go out there and do things that you want to do, whether it's go travel the world, or whether it, you know, whether it's, you know, try to start something with your friend and, you know, make content. So, but I'm once again, I'm kind of privileged in the sense that I don't have any sort of liabilities. Or I don't know, liabilities might not be a nice word to use. I don't have any like baggage or constraints. I don't have any kids. I don't have a wife. I don't have a girlfriend. I don't own properties, you know. So I have maximum flexibility. A lot of people don't have that. There's pros and cons to that, right? Because the cons are like, you had to constantly seek for, you constantly had to look for, what's the word? For purpose, right? Like, if I had a kid, I would have a clear purpose. Work really hard and provide for this child. And if something ever happened where I do have a kid, guys, on accident or on purpose, I would do that. I would stop everything, even if it means like I had to stop YouTube. I would ensure that I could take care of the child. Like, that's the purpose of a parent. And ultimately, that's kind of the purpose of life too. But because that hasn't happened in my life, I have the ability to kind of explore some different avenues. So That's why, I do crazy stuff on, not crazy stuff, but, like I have an idea to go to Thailand, and like 5 days later, I just get on a plane and go, because I can do that, right? Because I don't have, once again, I don't want to use the word liability, but because that's not the right word. I don't know. I'm trying to look for the right word. It's like, I don't have any responsibilities. There it is. I don't have any responsibilities. Um, so there's pros and cons to that. But also, even if you do have kids, like it's still important to kind of show the kids, like I think it's important to show kids to like follow your dream. So make sure that your children and whoever you're responsible for. I know not in America we don't take care of old people, but most of the world takes care of old people. Make sure that people are okay, but still go for your dreams. Just kind of find a way to do it. So that's I'm kind of talking a lot on my own right now, guys, because the chat's kind of dead today. So you guys are hearing kind of some of my own thoughts. Liabilities. Yeah, I did not mean liabilities. Like I did not mean that. Sorry, I just couldn't think of the right word to say. Children are not liabilities, because that makes it seem like oh, like you just had to be alive, like you just had to be born. No, I don't mean that. Children are blessings. They're the best thing that can happen in life. So the right word was responsibility. I was accidental. It is. Yeah, no, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that at all. I'm pretty sure I was a mistake. My mom didn't mean to have me. Yeah, well, I mean, look, like, it's still a blessing in itself. So, um, I have a kid and an apartment, a YouTube, and a travel, to be honest. Oh my God, old people now. Well, that's legendary. That's legendary. Yeah, I mean, and like if you can figure it out, that's totally cool. But I totally get it why like maybe some people they can't understand. Like I get a lot of people that comment to me and they say like, how old are you? Get a job. You should do this. You should do that. And the thing is I would actually like that. Like if I could find someone to have a child with and to have a job that can provide, that would be fine with me, right? But that hasn't really happened in my life. So we're exploring some different avenues and we're having fun while doing it. So I have a kid. Okay, I don't have responsibilities either, but I want them, but I need the right person too. Yeah, exactly, Josie. That's what I'm kind of saying here. uh, yeah, I'll have an ice cube tray. I didn't see kids in my future till it happened. Yeah, job had one, bro. Yeah, and that's the reality of life. I think is that it life. I feel like life happens so quickly. Things just happen. Um, so things can change really, really quickly. Things can change really, really quickly. That's why you have to enjoy what you have now, because whether you like it or not, things are going to change, right? Things are just going to change. So enjoy what you have now, and be prepared and excited for what comes in the future. Richie, you don't have to answer this question, please. Don't feel pressured but do you support abortion? I do not. I do not support abortion, guys. I'm sorry. I know that's a controversial one, but I'm not in support of abortion. I'm not. Stay golden, pony boy. Am I the only one eating ice for dinner? Richard, I'll talk to you later. Peace. See you, crying kid. Richie, please read this, cause you please make a story now. Make a story, guys. It takes a lot of energy to think of a to think of a story to say. Maybe if you give me an idea, I can kind of go off of that. But we could do a story time segment. Jade said, okay. Little Ziva said, I'm back. For real, I'm scared because my best friend is an alcoholic. Sorry, Josie. My eye kind of hurts. I can't have a kid with an alcoholic. I'm scared because your boyfriend is an alcoholic and I can't have a kid with an alcoholic. Well, yeah, I mean, alcohol is a drug, right? It's in many ways it's one of the worst drugs. Um, so, love is love, and I don't really know your exact situation, Josie, because I don't know your boyfriend. I don't know what's going on between you guys. But what I do know is that, you know, love is love, right? And if you love somebody, um, no matter no matter where someone is, how high or how low somebody is, if you truly love somebody, you should be willing to work for with them, right? Now, if people aren't willing to help themselves, for instance, like for example, like let's say your boyfriend really wants help. He really wants help, but he's struggling. He keeps relapsing, and things aren't really working. Um, like in my opinion, I think it's okay for you to keep being supportive, right? But like if you want your boyfriend to be sober, obviously so, right? But your boyfriend doesn't think that he has a problem. I don't have a problem, and maybe he's saying like, why are you acting like I'm the problem? Then that's a situation when you probably had to reevaluate like the relationship that you're in, because as we know, like if people aren't willing to change, things are only going to get worse. So I hope that kind of helps, but that's my opinion as far as alcohol and drugs, because um, I don't judge people who are drug addicts or alcoholics, because they're our family, right? These people aren't drug addicts. They're somebody's family, right? They're somebody's family. So they matter just like anybody else. And I hope that they can get help. Um, Josie, I dated an alcoholic and left. I couldn't deal with the mental and the alcohol needed as soon as I waking up. It was like, no. Yeah, guys, I've had a lot of exposure with alcohol, guys. I'm not going to get into it. I don't think it's appropriate. Um, but alcohol, I've seen a lot with alcohol, and in my opinion, it's one of the worst substances to deal with someone who has a problem with it, because alcohol it creates narcissistic tendencies, and it gives you confidence, right? So alcohol, I mean, a lot of people drink to reduce, their stress signals going on in their brain. So, they have lower inhibition, which means that they're more tolerant to taking risks. So they don't really have a filter. They just say what they want to say and they do what they want to do. And usually people drink alcohol because they're already in a bad mind state. So the combination of a mental health condition combined with a lower inhibition and higher confidence is a nightmare to be around. It's a nightmare to be around someone who's an alcoholic. So, it's not only the person who is the alcoholic that lives get damaged, it's the people that are around an alcoholic that suffer as well. So I hope anyone who's dealing with that, can get help. I know it can be a very kind of bad situation to be around somebody with that sort of problem. I lived in Illinois, guys. So many people in Illinois are alcoholics. So the Midwest has a bad alcohol problem, very bad alcohol problem. I think anywhere cold, right? Where there's cold weather, seasonal depression, people, I don't know if the rumor's true of people trying to stay warm, but anywhere, north seems to struggle with alcohol a bit more. I don't really drink, to be honest. I'll only do it once in a blue moon. I get it, blue moon. Blue moon's a beer. I don't know if you guys have it there, but it's kind of funny. Yeah, I don't drink, guys. I mean, I can drink, like maybe for a wedding or, a party, or if you guys saw JP he made me a martini, right? He made me a cocktail. He made me a cocktail. I forget the drinks names. he made me a cocktail and I drank some of it and it was nice, right? But to me, I would much rather drink a Coca-Cola, which, you know, the amount of Coca-Cola I used to drink, it might actually be worse than drinking alcohol. Because sugar and alcohol are actually pretty similar compounds as far as how your liver digests them. So that's the other thing about alcohol is it's horrible for your physical health. It's horrible for your physical health. It destroys your hormones. It does a lot of bad things to your digestive system and your whole entire body. So alcohol is a really, I mean, it is. It's so normalized because, you know, it's been people in, you know, European descent have been drinking alcohol for, you know, thousands of years, right? Heavily too, you know? But it is probably one of the worst drugs there is, I would say. Yes, you nailed it. Thank you. Can move on. Appreciate it. Okay, Josie. Yeah, I'm glad that helped. Yeah, I have a seasonal depression light. To be honest, I need that if I'm back in the States because the seasonal depression kills me. Utah people don't drink alcohol at all. They consider Mountain Dew as that. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's funny, May May. Um, Blue moon with seafood goes together. Yeah, dude, that sounds like it, Dewey. Not me. 80 degrees outside. Oh, nice. 80 degrees is good weather. Please stop talking about this. Please, if you read the other comments. Fernando said, bro, Richard, what's up, dude? I kind of just stick to my coffee and root beer. Well, that's good, guys. That's good, you know? All right, guys, I'm gonna eat some muffins. Yo, thank you so much, Richard Arendale 69. Richard Arendale 69, dude. I love it, man. I love it. Richard Arendale 69. Yeah, it's muffin time, guys. I'm going to the gym, so I have to eat more food. I have to eat. Thing is, when I go to the gym, I have to eat a lot. I have to eat a lot of food before I work out. Yo, what up, Journey? Sorry, dude, I'm smashing some muffins right now. Dude, muffins are gas. Muffins are gas. So crazy, guys. For any of you guys who have ever lifted weights, if, like, for instance, if you don't eat, it's just this huge difference of, like, how much you can lift, you know? It's crazy. You know, you go, like, you hydrate and, like, you get a good meal in, and you feel so much better. You feel healthier. So I try to eat before the gym. Pretty important, at least for resistance training. For cardio, no. For cardio, if I eat a lot before the gym, like it's not gonna be fun. Yo, what's up, Sinja? I don't eat a lot of food, and I feel lightheaded all the time, and I'm passed out before loud. Yeah, sometimes you gotta remind yourself, I get that, May. Yeah, you just gotta remember to, eat when you start feeling like, you start feeling like tired-ish. I see they just opened the pizza restaurant. I might have to go eat a pizza before the gym. That used to be my move, guys. I used to when my brother and I, that man, it was like so fun, man. Some of my best memories are going to the gym with my brother and my friends. My brother and I were always roommates too, and we lived in this shithole house together. I've told you guys about it. It's the house that JP lived in our basement. JP didn't have a place to stay, so he lived in our basement. And this house sucked. It was right next to the train tracks, and when the train would go by, it would shake the house. Like the entire house would shake. But this house was on a college campus, and it was right next to a Domino's Pizza. And so, like, I would always go to the gym at nighttime, and at around like 3 or 4 in the afternoon, I'd go get a large za from Domino's. I'd go get a large za. I would get Philly steak. I'd get a Philly steak and sausage za. Philly steak and sausage. And I would smash the entire za. And there was a liquor store. It's called 707 Liquor. 707 Liquor in the town we lived in. And they had a fountain machine in there with super elite Coke. So I would get like the biggest Coke. I would smash the za. I would eat the whole za and then suck down the Coke. And I would be like so hyped after eating it. I'd be like all carved up. And then, my brother and I would drive to the gym together and just go hit weights. It was so fun, man. Eating za, lifting weights with my bro. Come back. We'd party at nighttime. We'd throw parties in the house because it sucks so much. Like, we were like throwing stuff at the walls. Like, the house sucks so much. There was rats running around it. But that was a fun time. It was short-lived, and it didn't really end ideally. We got evicted from the house, and that's a story for another day. But there is a good time. The police were always there. We lived next to the police department, and I swear they would make an appearance. They would get called to our house for something on like a weekly basis. But we were always cool with them. We were always cool. I think the cops always kind of felt like, okay, you guys are idiots, but we relate to you guys in some way. So they kind of just left us alone as much as they could. So you have cussed twice since I've been here. Stop cussing, guys. I'm sorry. I don't even realize I'm doing it. Sometimes I try not to cuss, but I do naturally cuss a lot when I speak, guys. I just try not to do it in front of you guys because I know some of you guys are younger, but when I actually talk with my friends and my family, I kind of cuss all the time. I was a school roof, and one time the cops came. I was on a school roof, and the cops came. That's a vibe kill. That is a vibe kill. Kids don't want to curse these days, Lau. Well, that's good. That's good. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to try not to cuss anymore this stream. LMAO, same here. The cops knew us by our names. Yeah. We had some good times in that house. We had some... I might post some... I think I should post some YouTube shorts of some of the things that would go on in that household. The place was amazing. I would invite people. I would be at the gym, and I would always be talking to people. I'd be like, you want to come see my house? I would just invite people. I'd be like, yo, you want to come see my house? And people would be like, yeah. And I would just walk them through it. And it would just crack it would just crack people up because it was just a total party house. There's always someone sleeping in the living room. It was always a complete mess. There were all sorts of cool things going on in there. In JP, I don't even know if I can say what we named it, but we named the basement something really cool. The basement was so scary, guys. The house was like one of the oldest houses in like the city. It was really old, and the basement was so creepy, guys. Like there was legitimately like there was a vault. There was a vault down there in the basement. You could like walk in. It had this super heavy metal door. It was so weird. But JP like turned that basement into such a cool thing. Like I told you, JP's really creative and everything. He made a golf course down there, like a little mini golf course. So we'd always be playing golf down there. JP had like the best liquor, like he had like his own little bar basically. He made like a bar down there. That was really cool. We had like, stereos down there to jam out at. We threw like a little party there and had like a concert. JP invited like some people over for that, but it was fun, man. It was fun in some ways. I hate basements. I used to fun up all fours because that shit. Oh yeah, basements are I mean, this basement sucked. It sucked. And it flooded that summer. And my brother Jack and I, we had a porch. The porch was awesome. We had like a little porch. Jack and I used to like to just chill on the porch and hang out. And we were chilling on the porch on the couch, and it was raining really, really hard. We were just sitting there. And JP comes running out to the porch, and he's just in like his boxers, and he like opens the door. He's like, guys, and we're like, what, dude? We're like freaked us out. He's like, we got a problem, and we're like, what happened? He's like, come with me, and we go downstairs, and his bed's like floating. It's like there's just the basement's flooded, and that was crazy. That was so crazy. And then JP had a girlfriend at that time, and it was raining so hard. Like it was raining super, super hard that day. And he's like, my girlfriend just called me. He's like, she tried to drive her car through the flood and her car got sucked away and she's stuck in the water right now. And it was bad. Like there was water everywhere. So JP, like an alpha male, puts on some boots and just walks outside and walks. He walks to his girlfriend and he's going to like help her. He's trying to rescue her. And we're like, Jack, my brother and I are like, dude, what are you going to do, man? Are you going to build a boat and like sail it to your girlfriend to save her? And he's like, no, I got to try. I'm like, what a gentleman, what a gentleman. So he walked, and the fire department ended up like, I guess, rescuing his girlfriend, but he, walked her back home. But it was a crazy flood. Yeah, JP is an alpha male. Thank you, Jupiter. Thanks, man. Yeah, he did. Yeah, I don't even know if he put a shirt on. I remember he put a pair of boots on. He had like, steel toe boots or something because he was working. He threw on a pair of boots and he just went outside and walked like a mile to go help his girlfriend out. So yeah, I have so many stories. I have like 20 different stories from that house. We called it Phoenix Avenue. It was on Phoenix Avenue, and it was right on. I'll say I don't really care. It was on Illinois State University's campus, which is a major party school. It's a major party school, and we were doing a lot of partying. We were having a lot of fun, and it was fun when it lasted. But there's some great memories out there. I don't have very many crazy stories. I'm boring. Well, it's okay. It's okay if you don't have a lot of memories. It means you didn't do anything stupid because you remember stupid things that you've done. Um, but you know, basically in that house, it was C Money and Jack. Jack's my brother, guys. They lived upstairs, and C Money and Jack, they're two peas in a pot, guys. They are so similar to each other. They look like each other in some ways. They're both tall. They have blonde hair. They play basketball. They are both professional antagonizers and bullies. And you guys can ask JP about that. And they're just little a-holes, but they lived upstairs. We had the house was actually 3 floors. We had a basement, a main floor, and an upstairs. And Jack and C Money, they lived upstairs. And the bedrooms were so little. It was like an attic. It was just 2 bedrooms and a toilet in between it. And the toilet was so bad, dude. Like the toilet was so bad. Like it would barely flush. It didn't have like any power. And then I lived downstairs. I lived downstairs by myself on the main floor. In that year, like I don't know if I was in Florida. I was traveling. I was somewhere, and they moved in, and I didn't move in till like a week after the lease started. And so I get there, and I'm like, which room is mine? And they're like, oh, dude, you got the downstairs room. And of course, it was the worst one. And I go to the room, and the first thing I do is, like the house is super hot. It's like the middle of the summer. And I go to open the window, and the window won't open. And I'm looking at the window, and they have the air conditioning, like it's like bolted onto the window, so you can't open it. So you literally couldn't open the window. So I'm like, okay, well, I can't open the window. I'll just turn on the air conditioning. And then the air conditioning's broken. So the air conditioning was broken. The window wouldn't open, and there wasn't a fan in the room. So there wasn't a fan, there wasn't a window, there wasn't air conditioning, and it was super, super hot. So I was sleeping naked, just sweating like I was in a sauna, man. And I put in like a request, and it took them 2 weeks to fix my room. It sucked, guys. It sucked. So yeah, but those are the places that made you guys. Oh yeah, we were such guys in that place. We really were. It was it was really fun. It really was. You guys can tell Mods I'm done, and tell Richie I'm gone. Okay, Journey. See ya, man. Okay, Kai. Add my other account is Zeev Diva. What is XP? I honestly don't know what XP means, dude. Imagine if Diddy suddenly spawns in front of you. What would be your next move? Well, probably not lay down on my stomach. probably not lay down. My ex and I had a windowless room. It for real made me so down. It sucked. And like my bedroom, I could throw a coin at the train track. It was so close to the train track. Like I always thought, like if a train got derailed, like our house was gonna get like smashed. But it like the train would come by every single morning, and I don't know, that place was it was so bad, but it was fun in some ways. I should post a picture of it on the community. It was pretty cool. We could get on the roof too, and we'd call it roof access. We'd always be like, oh, our house has roof access. It was in my brother Jack's room. You could open up the window, and you could chill on the roof. So we would mega chill out there, throw footballs and stuff to people on the street. My friend had a place by the train tracks. They're loud. It is so loud. Yeah, like they blow the horn, and it's like it's a vibe kill. Yeah, there wasn't much sleep going on at that household. I love going on the roof of my house. Oh, you have roof access, May? That's elite. Roof access is elite, guys. Yeah, it is elite. Well, one cool thing about that house too is like my mom let me have her grill. So we had a grill in the back too. So we were grilling back there. That was kind of fun. Yeah, we had a propane grill. We had a little propane grill back there. So that was pretty sweet too. Grills are elite to have. My old friends had roof access. We all got in trouble by his mom for being on it drunk. Not gonna lie. Yeah, it's always the vibe, guys. I feel like some of the best vibes happen on the roof, you know? There's always someone that has roof access, you know? I was just thinking, I need to ask JP why he doesn't have a grill. Like, I feel like he should have a grill at his place in Missouri, cause like I don't know if you guys agree, but it's like so chill to like grill food and just be like chilling near the grill, you know, like with a drink in your hand, just mega chilling. I don't know. I like grilling food, you know, when the sun's going down. One time I went on the roof and and ate a creamsicle. I did a TikTok dance. That sounds pretty girly. That sounds pretty girly, Ziva. Uh, did I add the right one, Ziva? It's time, says Minnie. Do you like Transformers? Um, sure. Mega chill, mega grill. Yeah, the grill's elite. Yeah, you could cook za on the grill too, you know? Some of like the frozen za, you can put it on the grill. I'm gonna go on my route, but I feel stupid doing it alone and don't have anyone to do it with. Wait, I would do it alone. Who cares? That could be a vibe. You should. I mean, if you're allowed to go up there, you should like show us, maybe. You should post a picture. Well, actually, no, don't do that. I don't want you to dox your location. Don't do that. But it would be cool to like. Anytime you can go on a roof, it's mega chill. Roof access is elite. Drew had roof access too. Drew had like the best roof access. It was so sick. Drew had like a really big roof you could go on. I think we put a lawn chair up on Drew's roof one time and we chilled out there. I go on my roof all the time. Really, Ziva? I'm doing za on the fire pit this weekend. Really? You can cook za on a fire pit? How do you do that? I want to cook za on a fire pit. That sounds elite. Do you listen to music? Of course I do. Of course I listen to music. Music's one of the best parts about life, right? Jamming out. That reminds me, I should probably charge my AirPods. That way I can jam out at the gym. I love listening to jams when I'm working out. Good night, Josie. Get some good Z's. Get some good Z's, Josie. It was nice mega chilling with you. Oh, can you add me on? I have no Kara the Baddie. I'm not gonna add Kara the Baddie. Sorry. I love jamming out while I edit. It makes me so happy. Yeah, that sounds chill too. I'm gonna be editing later, so maybe I'll throw some jams on the computer, and yeah, do some editing. Do some editing. That would be fire. That would be fire. I have to edit to reach. I'm reaching for 10K tomorrow. Oh, really? Nice. Yeah, no, I'm trying. I feel like 10K views a day is. That's kind of what I'm going for too, honestly. But it's just it's getting harder to do that just because the views are getting cut short a lot as far as on my side. What kind of music do you listen to? I listen to all types of music. I listen to any type of music, really. Just depends what type of mood I'm in. Depends what type of mood. I feel like with music, I don't know. Doesn't it just depend what type of mood you're in? Do you guys feel like that? Like, for instance, like if I'm going to work out, I'm not gonna listen to like like jazz music. I'm not gonna listen to jazz music when I'm working out. I mean, I'm gonna listen to some Future, some Gucci Mane, right? I'm gonna listen to something that's gonna fire me up. So there's like a time and a place for everything. I listen to sad music all the time. Oh, May May, really? Doesn't that make you sad though? I feel like that would make me so sad all the time. I'm mainly into dark pop, but once in a while I switch over to the other genres. Yeah, I remember you, Bip. No, it makes me feel better. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I guess that makes sense. I guess that makes sense in a way. Me too. I need rap for the gym. Yeah, I need something that's gonna like hype me up, get me going. I love rap. I mean, I probably listen to rap the most, actually. Probably listen it to the most, right? Probably listen to rap the most. But it's close. I listen to pop, dance music, house music. I like that stuff too. So, you know, I don't know. It's so hard for me to answer. Whenever people ask me about music, it's so hard because I really like all music. Have you listened to Mexican OT? No, dude, I haven't, but I bet that's fire, dude. I've listened to some like Spanish rap music. They go hard, so yeah, dude. Can I choose? Thanks for staying dubbed while I don't have content. I have more content now, Josie. Wait, Ziva, should we get some more people? Yeah, guys, like and subscribe to the channel, guys. Like and sub up to the chan, guys. That would be mega cool if you guys could help out the channel and subscribe up. I grew up around concerts and stuff. That's so crazy that you grew up around concerts. I've only been to 2 concerts in my life, and they were interesting experiences. Can you play Bloom by Nirvana? I do like Nirvana. I do. Nirvana's cool. Alternative rock is my favorite too, Panda, because my brother showed me it growing up. I've been to over 50 backstages. Oh, really? Whoa. Backstage, that's like VIP access. Do you know Formula One? Yeah, I do. I know Formula One. Well, I grew up watching Beavis and Butthead, guys, so I used to love watching like the music videos and stuff like that. Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, Nirvana's cool. I love that type of stuff. Yeah, Metallica's cool. Yeah, Beavis and Butthead are like, everything to me. I loved watching that stuff. I wouldn't act all starstruck and fangirly. It was nice for the artist. Are you interested about Formula One? Yeah, dude. I mean, I think it's pretty cool. I like driving things. Yeah, Beavis and Butthead rule, dude. Beavis and Butthead rule. No, I didn't get the request. Yo, dude, howdy. Yo, what up, dude? Howdy, dude. What's going on? Yeah, guys. Bye, Ellie. See you later. See ya later. See you later. Did you see my reel of them with the couch? No, I didn't, but I gotta see that now. Are you nice here? Because people bully me. I'm not gonna bully you, Sophie. Absolutely not. Guys, I have school today. I got no sleep. Oh, dude, that's a vibe kill. That's a vibe kill. Sorry about that, man. Over 10K on it? No way. Maybe I need to start posting Beavis and Butthead. Like, I know all the best scenes. Like, I know all the... I've seen every single episode. Like, I love Beavis and Butthead. Like, they're so funny. Oh my gosh, man. Okay, passing out, so tired. Night. Good night, Josie. Good night. What country do you live, Richard? I'm staying in Thailand right now. Yeah. Sophie said, okay, thanks. Yeah, Beavis and Butthead, that's like my entire childhood. Arctic Monkey are so good, Jade. My favorite song is, oh yeah, I Want to Know is, do I Want to Know, my fact the band did that with the lines is insane. Yeah, Arctic Monkey, that's pretty, they're good too, yeah. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Just arrived. Oh no, another Twister? Another Twister? I'm from Australia. Oh, yo, what's up, Sophie? I love my Australian friends. Guys, I need to go to buy Ziva, says Jade. See ya, Jade. One of my hands has 7 fingers. That's pretty cool. Yo, guys, like and sub to the channel. Like and sub to the channel helps us out. Helps us out a ton, guys. So like it up, sub it up. Oh, what up, Sophie? Nice. This guy on the bus yesterday, this was so funny. This guy on the bus yesterday, he was like on his phone. You know when you're in a public place and someone's on their phone and they're just playing the sound out loud, like they're playing some game or something, and they're not using headphones. And there's like 2 bus drivers. One of them's driving and one of them's taking a nap. And the one that's taking a nap wakes up and he just like walks over to like the guy who's like doing his baby time. And he's like, hey, enough. He's like, enough. He's like, turn it off. And dude, the dude just totally like dominated the dude. And the dude turned his phone off. And then he just went back to his chair and just fell asleep and just started mega chilling again. It was so funny, dude. But, oh, you do that, Panda? You do that? Oh my gosh, it's always like the hooligans, like, I mean, back in the day at the mall, like the hooligans would be walking around the mall playing music out loud. That's funny. I miss taking the bus to school. My mom drives me now. Yeah, I kind of like the bus, like, you know, because that's where I met C-Money. I met C-Money on the bus. We were mega chilling. It was me, C-Money, and this girl named Hannah. And Hannah was super cool. I liked Hannah. She always like, I felt like she knew how to like antagonize me and C-Money in a way to like get us to start doing stupid things, kind of. And I remember on that bus, there was this bump on the road, and we knew specifically where it was. And whenever the bus whenever like the bus driver would like hit the bump, you would get projected into the air. And sometimes there'd be like a substitute bus driver, and they weren't used to the route, so they wouldn't know where the bump is. And so C-Money and I would like try to like distract the driver or something, so he's like not like paying attention to the road. And there was times when like we were literally flying in the air. Like the bus would hit the bump. If it hit it perfectly, you would like literally be floating in the air for a couple seconds. It was so fun. I always like sitting in the back of the bus too, you know, it's like so bumpy back there and stuff. Those some good times. We used to get attacked by turkeys at the bus stop. It was funny. Turkeys, yo, they have some crazy claws too. Yeah, that's wild. I feel like geese are always mean. I don't like, the geese are mean. The Canadian geese are not chill. They are not, Canadian geese are not mega chillers. I'm sorry. Yo, guys, like and sub to the channel if you're not already. Give the channel a sub. Helps out a ton, guys. So sub up to the channel. That would be mega cool. City turkeys aren't like country turkeys. Oh, is that right? Sub up, guys. Sub up to the channel. Yo, Rich. No, bro. The chickens are vibe kills. Dude, chickens are vibe kills, dude. Like, my grandpa's farm had chickens, dude. They're so mean, dude. They're so mean. Like, I just watched them, how they treat each other. I'm like, you guys are bad people, man. Like, you guys are not good people. Like, the chickens are vibe killers. I agree with that. But they taste good. I mean, I like eating chicken. I had a flock, and then the hen attacked me. Really? That's a vibe kill. Dang chickens. Dang chickens. Trying to kill the vibes. Not cool. Not cool. My dad has a ranch in Thailand with a ton of chickens and hens, and the baby chickens always chased me. Yeah, no, I could see that. You know, chickens are so like status oriented. They're just trying to be cool, you know? Chickens care a lot about their status within their own little group. You know, they're trying to be all alpha and everything like that. It was funny. I had my rubber boots on so it didn't hurt. Okay, yeah, I mean, that's good. I love your videos so much, better than anyone else. Yo, thank you, Madison. That's nice of you to say. This one loves chickens. I do too. I'm back, and are people being nice? Yeah, people are being nice in here. People are being pretty chill. People are being mega chillers. Okay, want to pick now, Ziva? Yo, guys, like and sub to the chan, guys. Like it up, sub up to the chan. Be an elite mega chiller. Richard Elite said rich. I used to throw a single bug in the pen and watch them all go for it. Oh my God, Richie, I'm finally gonna have break with my friends from the bus. He's a great hire. Oh, nice, dude. They are vibe killers, though. Yeah, vibes dismantled. Vibes dismantled. Welcome back, Ziva. Hi, Richard. I'm new. What's up, Gem? What's up, dude? Welcome out to the chan, man. Welcome out to the chan, dude. What's poppin'? What is poppin'? Ooh. I'm trying to be an OG for real. So yeah, Jade, you're an OG. You're beginning to become OG status. I had been my bro killed and tossed the hens chilling, and they immediately came for it. What's up, bro? What up, Noah? What up, dude? What's up, guys? Are you guys mega chilling or what? How are the vibes? Are the vibes elite? You have the best voice. Aw, Noah, you're too nice, man. You're too nice. You're too nice, dude. My chicken bit me, and my rooster gave me a star on my leg. Aw, that sucks. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear about that. Stop hating on chickens, bro. Stop. Nah, dude, I don't want to hate on chickens too much. They taste too good, man. They taste too good. I love chicken, dude. I love chicken. By the way, I had some chicken nuggets yesterday. I did some baby time. I was thinking about posting it in the community. I ate some chicken nuggets at the bus station. I couldn't find anything to eat, and I wanted some sort of protein. And then I'm like, is that chicken nuggets? I'm like, that sounds kind of good. So I got some chicken nuggets. No, but they are vibe kills. But yeah, the food is good. Yeah, it is. The food's gas. Yeah, they taste good. Yeah, they do taste good. Welcome back, Jade. Bussin'. Yeah, dude, it'd be bussin'. Yeah, it'd be bussin'. Big, what are you talking about, Daniel? Oh my gosh, man. Chickens. I love chicken for protein. Yeah, same. It's the best. It's the best. I eat it all the time. For how much I eat chicken and the fact that it doesn't get old is astonishing. So yeah, chicken is elite. What's your favorite food? Za. My favorite food is za, the pizza. Richie, can you make up a story about a cat now? I don't know if we're gonna do story time, guys. It kind of takes a lot of energy to think of stories to tell on the spot. How about you guys tell a story? You guys can tell a story. Chicken is a blessing. It is. It is one of the wonders of life. It's one of the wonders of life. Hey, Alicia, what's up? Why are you mogging so hard? Oh, stop it, man. Stop it. I appreciate that. But I like steak too. I just don't eat it a lot. I just survived a tornado. Wow. Well, I'm glad you made it. I eat chicken nuggets too. Yeah, chicken nuggets are so good, guys. You ever go to, like, who's an adult and goes to a fancy restaurant and orders the chicken strips, right? That's always a move, man. You go to like some fancy steakhouse or like some fancy Italian restaurant and you're like, I'll take the chicken strips. And every time they're just so gas. They're better than everyone else's meal. Thank you, Snowbrad. Thank you so much, dude. Yeah, dude. Sometimes, I don't know, sometimes chicken just is, you can't beat it, You can't beat it. It doesn't matter how fancy you are. You just throw some fried chicken in there, some chicken with some batter on it, and it's unbeatable. It's unbeatable. That's me at a Chinese. Oh, Chinese buffets always have good fried chicken. I don't know why that is, but the Chinese restaurants always have such good fried chicken. That is so true. Kai, I have red hair. Yeah, that's so true. What's up, Obaja? Kai Nesmer, but chopped? I don't know what that means. You are so nice, said Alicia. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. That's nice of you to say. Yeah, I'm mega chilling in my room. It's pitch black in my room and scared because my house is haunted by a ghost bride. Haha, really? Your glasses look cool. Well, thank you, dude. Appreciate that. I'm sitting in the darkness of my living room under my AC. That actually sounds kind of mega chill, I'm not gonna lie. My VPN is stated in USA, but I'm from Thailand. That's cool. That's pretty elite. Oh my god, I verified YouTuber. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there is one in here. Is he being cool? I can't even pronounce his name. I can't even pronounce his username. You should get some za. Dude, I might have to, man. I'm gonna get something before I go to the gym. I don't know if I'm gonna do the za or I'm just gonna go get some chicken. I might go get some chicken, guys. Now that we're talking about chicken, it sounds pretty gas. Guys. I had za yesterday though in Bangkok. It was pretty gas. What's happening here? Just doing some mega chilling, dude. Fried chicken is life. Yeah, for real. G4 said hi. What up, G4? Get some McDonald's. I would, honestly, but I kind of live far away from McDonald's. Za is better. You're kind of right, Quentin. You're kind of right, dude. I'm not going to argue with you, man. McDonald's is good, but not like KFC. Yeah, KFC is better than McDonald's, in my opinion. Hi, Audrey. What is up? Dude, I low-key heard Atlanta Braves fans can be scary. Really? And your glasses look good on you. Thank you, Noah. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, my man. Appreciate it, dude. What's up, Elisa? When I was made a YouTube channel and I made one video. Nice, Alicia. I like the Pizza Hut za. Dude, me too, man. Me too, my man. Your glasses look so good. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love, guys. Where did you get your glasses? I found them. I found them, guys. Thank you so much. Do you remember me? Yeah, what's up, Audrey? What is up? What is up? Let's see here. The green TVs. The green TVs. What is cracking? Going to be going to 4th grade? Nice, dude. Nice. Your glasses give you 999 plus aura. Dude, that's what I like to hear, man. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Sometimes I like wearing them like this, too. Hey, guys. Swag goes hard. I'm going to 4th grade tomorrow. Nice, dude. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. School's starting, guys, so we might be switching the live stream time. We do not care. Yeah, so we might be switching up the times. We'll see. Yeah, I'm just having some fun here, guys. I'm just having fun. Someone called me? Well, hello. Someone called you. Hey, what's up? What up, what up, what up, guys? I don't mean to send that. My bad. It's all good. It's all good. All right, guys. We're gonna finish the stream up here, guys. We're gonna finish things up. Really appreciate the support, guys. If you guys don't mind liking or subscribing to the channel, that would be much appreciated. Thanks for coming to the live streams, guys. You guys are legends. We're going to try to keep making these videos, so. All right, Panda. Peace out. See you guys. Bye. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye-bye. See you, Daniel. Bye, Audrey.